Good evening, internet. Welcome to Timone Answers Everything. We have some questions in here for you that I've been sitting on them for a while. I'm finally going to be requesting some more after this episode. So if you have any more, leave them in the comments below. Fill up my Facebook thread when I ask for that. And yeah, I might start leaving some on Twitter too. I don't know, doing a thread on Twitter. Uh, we'll start right here. It's a deep one. This one might take me a while. So, is the soul a collection of memories you have, or an energy inside you, a spiritual energy? Does a soul even exist? Um, I think a soul does exist, but it's not really anything that can be seen, touched, measured. Um, Everybody's soul is different. I mean, I think it's really what makes us up of who we are. Um, it's probably both a collection of memories and of sort of energy inside of you. It's um, it's all of your experiences. Because then what? Like if you have amnesia and you lose all your memories or whatever, you're still you. You're still your soul is still intact. So it's going to be more than a collection of memories. And it's uh I don't know, it's just something that's way more than it's probably a lot more simple than what we think it is, because we always tend to complicate things that we don't understand. And when sometimes uh, um I hope that didn't pick up. um yeah, it's probably something that's way more simple than what we are giving it credit for. I mean, because we think of a soul as like if you steal my soul, like I have nothing, dude. Like I have no feeling, I have no breath. Um, like the my skin pigmentation starts to fade away, and uh, um, I don't like it's probably just like a small little like spark inside of us, some sort of like energy that you can't really see, that makes our bodies just work. It makes the blood pump. It makes the bones. It makes the brain do its thinking. You know, it's the driving force to get it all working. That's what I kind of think that it's hard to really know for sure, because it's the science of that type of magnitude is it's a lot. It's I don't really know, and that's hard for me to not know things, guys. I usually know everything. How do you plan on paying for your entire comic universe? Artists, printing, shipping to Diamond, etc. Um, I know it's gonna be hard, and I plan on just being broke for a lot until stuff gets successful, and then if it doesn't, um, I might just try to shift all of my ideas over to another company and then try to come back and rebuild mine. Um, it's always something I'm thinking about, and then that's one of the reasons why I get um I just stop working sometimes, and I just get like overwhelmed. I'm like, well, what the fuck does it matter? I'm not even making any income, or at least enough income to pay for comics and support myself. I gotta do one or the other, and you know what you're gonna end up doing is supporting yourself. Um, it's an overwhelming thought, but it's just gonna be something that I gotta just figure out one step at a time, one book at a time, one. You know, I can't just let all that shit just flood through my brain all at once, because then I won't get anything done. I'll just sit in my room and cry all day. um, yeah, so I don't really have a concrete plan at the moment, but I have ideas, and if certain stuff doesn't work, and then I'll try something else, and then if everything fails, and then I'll say I tried, and I don't know. It's it's gonna be something. It's gonna be something, and I don't know. Nah, we'll figure it out. We will figure it out. I just everyone say American Pie is good. I'm 20 minutes in and it's basic and boring. Um, here's the thing. There's movies that are like loved, universally loved, even though they're bad. Um, people love like Home Alone and Home Alone 2. Those movies are bad. Home Alone, the first one's okay, but people love fucking Space Jam. Space Jam is a shitty fucking movie. People love um, I don't know. People love all sorts of shit, and that never made any sense. I like a lot of terrible movies too. I like the Super Mario Brothers movie. I like the Street Fighter. I liked all those stupid video game movies. No, I didn't. I didn't like Double Dragon. That was shit. I didn't like Mortal Kombat. Either one of those. But I did like Street Fighter. Street Fighter was cool. Um, but there's just a lot of those movies. Like if you grew up in the 90s and you watched that movie come out early 2000s, like brand new. I didn't see it in theaters, but I saw it when it came out on DVD. I think it might have been VHS still. I know I didn't get my first DVD player until about sophomore or junior year of high school. So it might have been a VHS I saw at my buddy's house, and I, like the movie was okay if like when you're just going through your puberty, and like you and a lot of people acted like those people. So it's all like, yeah, dude, this movie's pretty dated. It's supposed to be in this late '90s, early 2000s era of just life, whatever. Like, and I probably think if I never saw that movie, my life probably would have been better off, actually. And because like even despite how ridiculous things are, sort of like the mindset of stuff, especially when you're at a young age and you're influenced by everything that you see and hear and what your friends are doing or whatever. Um, like so when you're at that age and you're watching that movie, it's there's and you're in your adolescence and you're just going through the hormones and the feelings and stuff. Like, yeah, this movie's great. It's got hot chicks. They're talking about sex. Um, but yeah, then they start doing that in a lot of other movies. I mean, American Pie by far isn't the one who started the fucking the high school slash college humor stuff. I started to go through this transition where American Pie was coming out with all sorts of stuff, even without the main cast, like it was trying to be its own National Lampoons, and I mean that ended up failing. But I don't know, it's it's not a movie that is gonna stand the test of time. That's for sure. It's people are gonna forget about it. I'm surprised they haven't. I forgot about it until I got this question. Like I thought that was a movie that people forgot about, and like it was just a product of its era. And then after once like 2005 and shit hit, like you just forget about that movie. Um, um, yeah, man. Basic and boring. I can totally buy it, dude. Basic and boring. Like there's really no reason to watch it. Like it's not great. It's not great by any means. Um, where the hose at sign. Um, the at sign means at. For those of you who don't know, so here we go. The hoes are at the brothel, the local brothel. I don't know where that is. I mean, I'm not. I don't be looking for the hoes, man. Like you know that. I don't care about these hoes. We can't love these hoes. Um. What are some other sayings about hoes? Bros before hoes. Um. I really don't have any answer for this question. I don't know where the hoes are at. People always ask me, Mo, man, where the hoes at? I'm like, man, I'm like, even if I had some hoes, I'm not gonna share them with you guys. Uh, um, like I'm gonna be stingy with my hoes. I'm keeping my hoes to myself. Like, but I don't have any hoes, man. I got some like classy female friends that, and those women, I definitely don't want to hook up my friend. My friends are dogs. Like, oh my god. Uh, I mean, my female friends might be too. I think about it, like jump. A lot of them jump from relationship to relationship, and always with the same shit, man. Like this one's gonna be the one, or like I'm not gonna fall under that fucking shit again. And I'm not saying this is every female I know or just every woman in general. I'm just saying this happens. Just saying things happen. Um, there's no guarantee things happen. There's just things happen. Okay, I don't need any sort of backlash from the some sort of movement. Like you misrepresented us and such. Like, no, I'm just saying things happen. There's dudes that do the same shit, man. Like falling under the same trap. You go after the same women every time. It's just things happen, and I don't know where the hoes are at. It's that simple, and that troubles me because I'm supposed to know everything. I'm supposed to know everything. I'm supposed to be a super evil genius mastermind that's gonna end up taking over the world. And how am I supposed to take over the world if I don't even know where the fucking hoes are at? Jeez. This is a really good question here. Big titty goth girls, yay or nay? Yay! Yay! There's so many big titty goth girls. There's like There's like no in these are like they're either small titty goth girls or big titty goth girls. There's no in between ever. And if they are in between, they're not fully goth. It's like they're goth sometimes. So they don't really fit in the ones that don't, the ones that fall in the in between category. Like I knew so many goth chicks. Like that was what my kind of high school was. There was a large goth crowd. There was yeah, I don't know. Anyway, I tried to come up with some sort of thought, but no, then they'd all fucking be wearing corsets and like fucking boots that go up to their fucking ass, and it was just crazy. And oh man, it was awesome. And like the ones it was only the big titty ones that wore the corsets too. What are you looking at? My fucking eyes are up here. Like you're wearing a fucking corset and your fucking titties are pushed up to your fucking chin right now. I'm like, what the fuck do you want me to look at? Don't start this shit with me right now, dude. Your fucking titties are up to your face. Oh god, I can't. I can't deal with that. The big titty goth girlfriend. Oh my god, yeah. I mean, you might have to deal with a bunch of bullshit. Like, you might have to go to stupid ass fucking witch shit or fucking stupid shit they believe in. They're like, yeah, I guess I gotta go to the fucking or sacrificing a goat today or whatever fucking gothic people do. I have no idea what gothic people do if it's making shit up. I'm not trying to talk shit. I'm just making jokes, making shit up. Uh, we have time for a couple more. Do you eat ass or nah? There was an ass eating one either last week or 2 weeks ago, and I know when the post was it was just flooded with questions, and this current one has lasted me like a month almost. This current post that I have, or not even current, the last post I did has lasted me like a month. Um, but do I eat it? I have eaten ass. It's not something that like I'm gonna like I go out of my way to like oh yeah I'll eat her fucking asshole. Um, but like yeah I will I'll do it, but it's not something that like I go out of my way to do, or it's not something I'm out there like yeah. I'm rubbing my hands together. Oh yeah, fucking love you, her fucking asshole. No, yeah, I'll do it. I'll do it. If the person's into it and if we're all clean and shit, yeah, I'll do it. I'll do it. Okay, I'll do it. Jeez, just fucking yelling at my laptop. Why can't we have nice things? The answer to that, all you have to do is just watch some episodes of South Park. South Park breaks down the average American like so fucking perfect. Or not the average American, the Americans that speak the loudest and don't know what the fuck they're saying. Sometimes I'm guilty of that role. Sometimes I'm guilty of that role, but then once I realize I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, I shut up and I start listening. Um, but yeah, you just gotta watch some episodes of South Park and you'll figure out why we can't have nice things. Because as soon as we do have nice things, some moron ends up abusing the nice things and then it gets taken away from us like we're all fucking children. Like, and that just made me think of something. Parenting is kind of run how our government is run. Like, sit in timeout, uh, aka jail. No, you can't play with that. We're gonna take your gun. I don't know. I'm reaching. But um, yeah, we just can't have nice things. Someone ends up ruining it for everybody, which is stupid. It's like they start posting stop signs everywhere or whatever because it was one collision in that intersection. Oh, now we gotta put a four-way stop there. Why? Because one fucking idiot doesn't know how to drive. Now you gotta inconvenience the rest of the neighborhood. Uh, uh, it drives me fucking nuts, man. Like half of the four-way stops could be turned into two-way stops, and half of the two-way stops could be turned into yield signs. Um, a lot of the traffic lights could be turned into four-way stops. Like it's oh my god, they do all this shit for our quote unquote safety or whatever. It's not like no, dude, you're just treating us like a bunch of little kids. But in all fairness, that's really all we act like is just adult little kids. So like, are they in the wrong for doing that? I don't know. Not necessarily. Like they are to an extent. Like maybe if they didn't treat us like little kids, we want to act like little kids. And I'm not old enough. Or I mean, yeah, like I'm not old enough to know how it started. Like which came first, the chicken or the egg. But it's a cycle that has to be broken, and we won't be able to when everybody is fighting on the playground about gun control. If my son identifies as a fucking unicorn, uh, like all this fucking nonsense, and there's shit that needs to be done about like unifying our people, and all the news does is separate us and it separates us, divides us, whatever, and it just has us fighting against ourselves when like the solution to being just a good person just doesn't seem that complicated, just be friendly to everyone, whether they annoy you or not, dude. Like, hey, good morning, or hey, good afternoon. How hard is that, really? It's not at all. Hey, man, like, let me give you a hand with your groceries. Wow. All right, cool, thanks. Um, I I don't know. I think there might be a time when we'll be allowed to have nice things, and it won't feel like we're allowed to have them either. It'll just feel all like, we have nice things. This is nice. Because right now, like, even when you do get nice things, you feel like you have to do all sorts of shit, and then you still have to like worry about it. Oh man, this nice thing can be taken away anytime. Like you just bought yourself a car, but if you violate traffic laws, they'll nope, your car is mine, and you don't have a license anymore either. Good luck getting around. Um. Uh. And then when you tell people like, oh yeah, I lost my license, they're automatically gonna assume, oh, you got a DUI. I'm like, no, dude, I ran fucking 3 stop signs in a fucking year. There's one, and they took it from me. Um, um, and yeah, I think that's what we'll close with today. These were a lot longer questions than normal. And I like that. I like when I have a longer answer for these questions. Some of them I think it's funnier when I just fly by with something quick though. Like, hey, do you do that? Like, no, and I go on to the next one. Sometimes I think that's they don't. Not everything requires an explanation. Like um some sometimes you're just better off just with the mystery of, well, why does he think that though? Why does he? Why? And I want to leave you going mad about. Uh, I was drinking a shake earlier, and I've got the burps and I got the farts, and oh, sorry. I know you didn't need to hear that, but oh, I don't feel the greatest. But we're gonna end that. We'll see you next week. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you have any questions you'd like for me to answer, leave them in the comments below. Also, uh, tune in to On the Road tomorrow. It's a new show we've been starting. I think we're gonna be talking about with the Squadron Supreme. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. They the team at here at Team Wiener, they don't really inform me on much. They're like, you're gonna do your shows, or you're doing your shows only. I'm like, okay. So, um, yeah, like, subscribe, do all this stuff, watch all the shows. Hit that bell note. Don't hit the bell notification because they'll ring every single day. Uh, but just stay tuned for when I tweet them and I post them on YouTube, whatever, and just watch and enjoy. Comment, share to your friends and family. Um, and do that stuff, man. I love answering you guys' questions. It's fun. Every morning I'm all like, I don't want to fucking record this today, and then I go and I record it and I have fun. And so keep sending the questions, man. Keep this show going. Keep it going alive and strong, man. This one I really enjoy doing a lot. And yeah, man, just take care. See you next week.